My teacher seemed to hate me all year, until one essay changed everything. From the moment I walked into Mrs. Whitmore's class, I knew she didn't like me. She never smiled when I answered. She skipped over me when she handed back papers. And every time I got something wrong, even slightly, she'd sigh like I was a personal disappointment. Other students thought she was strict. With me, she was cold. I started dreading English class. No matter how hard I tried, I could never please her. And trust me, I tried. I read all the books. I stayed up editing my essays. Once, I rewrote an entire assignment because I'd used a blue pen instead of black. She still gave me a 6/10. I began to believe I actually was lazy. That I really wasn't good enough. Then one day, she caught me muttering something under my breath when she marked me wrong for something trivial. She snapped, "If you spent half as much energy focusing as you do talking back, maybe you'd finally write something worth reading." That hurt deep, but I didn't argue. I just went home, turned off my phone, and wrote. I wrote the most honest thing I've ever written. About how invisible I felt. About how teachers could shape how students see themselves, sometimes in painful ways. I didn't name her. I just told the truth. I handed it in silently. She didn't say a word the next day, or the day after, but on Friday she asked me to stay after class. My heart sank. I was ready for another lecture. Instead, she sat down and said quietly, "I read your piece. Twice. I waited. You wrote like someone who's never been heard properly. That's my failure, not yours." I couldn't even look at her. I just nodded. She sighed. Not the annoyed kind, a different kind. Like she was letting something go. "You're not lazy. You're just sharper than most, and I mistook that for arrogance. I'm sorry. It wasn't a perfect fix." She didn't suddenly become my favorite teacher, but she started treating me like I mattered. And I started writing, not to prove anything, but because it finally felt like someone was listening.